Hi everybody, Natasha Wilkinson here, your independent Scentsy consultant from Mount Isa, Australia. Now, I have 3 parcels here that we're about to go through. They just turned up on my doorstep today. So the first parcel I'm going to take you through is my monthly Scentsy Club. So I've now kind of got 2 monthly Scentsy Club going, and that's because after having a few months of my half price item, which was my whiff box so my original clubs ship on the 18th. So by the time they actually arrived here, my whiff box was getting here right either at the very end of the month or at the beginning of the following month. And I want to share my whiff box a lot earlier than that. So I want to share my whiff box basically why you can still see what's in that whiff box, and if you decide you like what's in that whiff box, you can then go out and purchase it. If it's coming at the beginning of the next month, you're seeing last month's product, so you'd be getting something totally different in the following month's whiff box. So based on how my whiff box was coming each month, I didn't want to take it out of my Scentsy Club though, because you can get it for cheaper in your Scentsy Club. You can even get it for half price. So what I decided to do was I was going to open up a separate monthly club, and I was just going to open up a separate basically email account, and I'm going to slowly transition all the scents I want in Scentsy Club over to that new account, where my new account, whether it's monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, will ship on I think I've got it shipping on the 4th or the 6th. So it's shipping in that first week of the month, which means my whiff box will come to me mid-month, which will still give people plenty of time to see what's in that whiff box and purchase it if they wish to purchase it. I know there are some scents that are locked off and I can't shift over, so they will stay in those clubs till they get voted back in a bring back my bar or until they come back in a catalogue, until they're available for me again to put into that new club. So that's going to be going forward my new club, and I'm still going to do the quarterly, my summer, the bi-monthly, my winter, and then the monthly, which is going to contain my whiff box and any items I might want to do a stock up on. And then I've done my inventory, so we will be going through that and my melting plan for 2023. But as I was doing my inventory, I basically have enough summer wax to last for 2 years, so it won't be 2 years before I switch my winter and my summer out, because my initial idea is to, in the winter months where I'm using more of those winter scents, have them come by monthly. In the summer ones where I'm using more of those summer scents, have them come by monthly, switch the winter scents out to the quarterly, and vice versa. I will show you how I plan on doing that when I'm ready to do that, but it won't be 2 years because I've got way more summer scents at the moment than I do winter scents, because I enjoy my winter scents a lot more, and I probably, to be honest with you, use them a lot more frequently or get through them a lot more, even though I'm only using them in the winter months. So without further ado, as I said, this is kind of a new account I opened, and I had no idea about Scentsy's little promotion till I actually opened this, because what I did was transition time. I watched the end of the month live. There was nothing mentioned in the end of the month live. Transition time came over. I placed my order for some frozen items, which are also in one of these boxes, for Christmas presents for my kids, because they absolutely love frozen. And then I got a message from a customer wanting a few things. So I got off messaging her, checking what she wanted. I didn't really want to go and just do a separate, because my local customers, I do have a personal special where I will throw their basically orders in with my orders to save them shipping. So I didn't want to just do a separate order just for her items and pay a separate lot of shipping. And I knew I was planning on opening up this other monthly account at the beginning of the month so I could get the whiff box earlier. So I threw her orders in this first one-off monthly club, which I've already taken out to deliver to her. So she ordered some fluffy fleece bars and a fluffy fleece room spray. So they were actually in part of this monthly club, and I've already showed you the whiff box. Now normally I would have the whiff box at half price, but I didn't this time around. I chose because it did equal up to the half price item by the time I threw what I wanted in. So by the time I threw the whiff box in, by the time I threw her bars in, I'd recently just changed out, if you saw in my last empties, my air purifier. So that I used up my last spare air purifier filter. So for my half price item, I did the air purifier filter. So I paid full price for the whiff box minus 10% because it reached the tier where you got 10% off. For those of you who are not aware of how Scentsy Club works, it is basically our subscription program or auto ship program where you can choose to have your consumables come as you need them on either a monthly, bi-monthly or quarterly basis. And it is for consumables only, so you can't put buddies, you can't put warmers in there. And once you hit $51 here in Australia, your Scentsy Club is 10% off. Once you hit $101, you get 10% off plus your choice of a half price item, which, as I said, is normally my whiff box. But this time around, I did choose it to be my air purifier, and I just paid for the whiff box. Even though my air purifiers don't need changing out now, I've got no spares for when they do need changing out, and I do always like to keep a spare filter on hand. So I then picked up a bar of maraschino sugar cookies. So this is going to go down into the bi-monthly club after this shipment, which I think I've already put it down into my bi-monthly club. So these were available as bricks in our brick collection, which sold out within the first day that they were available here in Australia. They didn't last very long at all, but you were still able to put those fragrances into your Scentsy Club in bar form. I do believe you're still able to do it. I don't believe that has locked off yet. Let me just double check that for you. So if I were to go into Scentsy Club now and want to basically add items, I can still put all of the bricks in bar form in my Scentsy Club. So if you missed out on the bricks and wanted to try one of these fragrances, you can still get them in bars in Scentsy Club. So I've thrown maraschino sugar cookie, I've thrown caramel chestnut, and I've into my bi-monthly. I've thrown icicles and evergreen into my quarterly, and I think I've got frosted petals and the other one, the blue one, forget what it's called, winter frost or winter something. I think I've got that in my quarterly, but I'm going to take those two out. The only three I really want is maraschino sugar cookie caramel chestnut and icicles and evergreen. They were the ones that I can see myself using all year. The others I can see myself just enjoying the bricks and kind of being done with it. So I've skipped currently my bi-monthly and my quarterly ones, so because it is so hot here in Australia, in Mount Isa anyway. I don't know about other areas of Australia, but even with the ice packs, our bars are still coming a little bit melty. So because of the heat, I've skipped the ones I can. I've already done my monthly skip, so I haven't, although this new one I haven't, so I'll probably be able to get away with skipping this for 1 month. But my monthly one, I don't want to lose those bars, and this is, as I said, where I do my stock up on different things. So I'm probably not going to skip my monthly one, even though I probably could, because this is how I get my stock up before it gets dropped down. So whatever's in my monthly one usually doesn't stay in my monthly forever, and it's usually consumables that I run out of, like laundry and things like that. But I knew I probably wasn't going to get my bars of maraschino sugar cookie until probably April. I've already used up 1 full brick of maraschino sugar cookie. I've got 2 more bricks left, but I didn't want to run out of my bricks before I had access to some bars. So I just wanted to start my little stock up on this, because this is my all-time favorite scent at the moment. If you had to tell me I could only have 1 or 2 scents, this would definitely be at the top of the list. The next thing I had in this club was I got a bar of candy cane buttercream. This was really soft when I warmed it last, but I warmed it after doing samples and only warmed a few cubes, and I do have a few sets of this as well. But it is so pretty, and I kind of expected it to be on the softer side, because well, I personally use vanilla bean buttercream for when I am warming vanilla bean buttercream is I personally use it to tone down scents. So that vanilla bean buttercream with the candy cane is probably doing its job, but this will be very, very pretty for a bedroom scent. So I did pick up a candy cane buttercream as well. So again, that's going to be dropped down into my bi-monthly club. And the last thing I picked up in this club was a pack of pods in Polar Bear Hugs. So this is a scent that I'm expecting to retire at the end of this catalogue. So usually from now until the next catalogue, I start stocking up on pods in Polar Bear Hugs, because it's a scent I love to use all year round. And while it's always get your bar in club, you can't always get your pods, so I do like to stock up on a few pods in this particular scent. So that's the last thing I got in this. Now I think I'm going to start throwing some cocoa lime pods in, which are new this season, because that's another scent that's likely to retire at the end, and I'm really enjoying cocoa lime, so I'm feeling like I need a little bit of stock of cocoa lime pods as well. So they're the items I got, and because that went over the half price mark of 101, Scentsy were doing for any new subscriptions this year, which it was a new subscription because I changed it out to a new subscription so I could get basically that whiff box earlier without realising. They were gifting a 3 mini warmer for any new club subscription. So because I opened a new club subscription specifically to get my whiff box earlier, not realising that they were doing a promotion at the time, I got a free Frosty Glow mini warmer. So let's have a look at this, shall we? I've been eyeing this warmer off for a little while. I'm in and eyeing whether I should get it. Thought it would look cute in my little coffee corner setup. I'm pretty much set up for Christmas now. I'm babysitting at the moment, so it's a little bit of a mess, the house, but once they go and I've cleaned up on the weekend, I'm probably going to do a little bit of a tour on how we set up our Christmas decorations. So it's basically a plug-in wall, but I'm planning on putting it in the coffee corner where I wanted to put my gingerbread man, but the gingerbread man was a little bit too big. So here's Frosty the Snowman. How cute does he look? And I have got the extension cord out. I've just grabbed the tabletop base to show you. As I said, this is where I'm thinking of plugging him anyway, in the tabletop base. So our tabletop bases allow our mini warmers to sit on a tabletop if you don't want them plugged in the wall. So this is what Frosty the Snowman is going to look like turned on. So he's pretty stinking cute. So that was the monthly Scentsy Club, which came with the whiff box, which I already did that previous video one. I unveiled what was in that whiff box. I will pop the link down below in the description. So let's talk about the frozen goodies, shall we? So I denied whether I wanted that warmer. There's a possibility I still may go back for that warmer. But the items I did pick up, this is going in my son's Santa stack. And this is Bruni the buddy clip. Now they've changed the top of the buddy clip out a little bit. So how cute is Bruni? So here's the fire lizard. So he's going in my son's Santa stocking. Smells absolutely gorgeous in the North Cause. Absolutely love the North Cause fragrance. Did go into my monthly club after this one shipped, but I've thrown it into the other monthly club that's due to ship on the 18th, where there are a few scents that I couldn't shift over because they're locked off as an always get my bar. So I will still be getting a bar of that this month, and I will do a first sniff of that bar with you when it comes. But it's very bright, it's very fresh and cool, slightly citrusy, but look how cute he is. So my 3-year-old has started an EDCP school program, 2 hours twice a week, to help him with his developmental delays, and he goes there for 2 hours twice a week. So this is going to go on his little backpack that he takes to school. And the other thing I got, this is for my daughter, was Elsa. So as you can see, the box has Elsa dancing in the snow. So this is the second princess we've done since they brought out Ariel. So this is the second princess that's done with our buddies. She's tucked right in here. So this is going to my daughter at Christmas time. How cute is she? She's already got Sven, so she will go in quite nicely with Sven. And she comes with the North Cause scent pack, but I did pick up a spare scent pack in the North Cause because I always find the 3-year-old likes to take the scent packs out and hide them. So it's always good to have a backup of the selected scent pack. Now, I'm going to make some room. I'll be right back for the third box. We're back with that third box. bit crooked there. There we go. So this was a cheap bundle deal they did for us here in our region for Christmas. They gave us the opportunity to purchase a Christmas warmer that is normally $90, along with the Christmas 3-pack of wax for I think only $60. So it was a massive, massive saving, and it was a warmer that I'd been eyeing off and was trying to save up party credit for. But when it came along with this massive savings, I jumped on board and had to get it for myself. So, for those of you, I have done a first sniff of these 3 Christmas wax. The first one is Swirling Snowflakes. I've actually got this going in the fragrance flower in the bathroom, and boy, is it a strong performer. I did put this particular scent into my club, but I think I'm going to take this scent out of my club. There are just other mint scents I'm enjoying more. This has a bit of a florally note that I'm not the biggest fan of. When I warmed it the first time around during samples, I fell in love and thought, yes, it's going into my club, threw it into that bi-monthly club, but since having that flower going constantly in the bathroom, I think I've kind of changed my mind on this scent. And I think there are just other mint scents. I've thrown so many mint scents into my club, I don't need all the mint scents. I think there are other mint scents I would reach for more over Swirling Snowflakes, but I will definitely still enjoy that bar and probably just take the fragrance out of my club. It's not one that I feel needs to stay in there. The other one that came in the Christmas pack is Maple Vanilla Glaze. This one I have thrown into my club. This pleasantly surprised me. On cold it smells a little bit bitter and a little bit not as sweet as I was expecting it to be, but it really transforms on warming. It's not overly sweet, but it is a really, really nice Christmas scent. And then the last one is Cranberry Orange Cider. I warmed this with Crimson Berry Christmas and really enjoyed the combination. Again, it's in my club. Probably not going to stay in my club, but I do want to get a few more. So whether I pick up a couple more before the end of the season and then take it out of my club, or let a few of those bi-monthly shipments come, and then when I've got enough, take it out of my club that way, I haven't decided. But they were the 3 Christmas scents, and the warmer that they offered with this bundle deal was the All Aglow medium white warmer. So I'm all about that white Christmas, and this is going to fit perfectly in the decor. In fact, my mother told me the other day, do I have enough Christmas trees? No, I don't, obviously, because I just got myself another Christmas tree, and you're going to see all the Christmas trees when we do my home decor. So I should have remembered from watching other unboxing videos, this is styrofoamed up. So I'm going to just be a moment while I unpack this so you're not listening to the unpacking, because let's just face it, this is going to take a while for me to get into. So I'll be back once I have gotten into the box. I present to you our All Aglow tree warmer. So this is the base. It's a 20-watt globe. Then you have this cute little dish that just sits on top like that. So as you can see, it's made of like a metal, and then it's got like the spray painting on, and then that's the top. So how cute is that? Now let's plug it in and see what it looks like. plug the globe in, twist the globe in and that. So that's what she's going to look like lit up. But you could totally do different colour globes too. That would look pretty cool. I didn't bring my different coloured globes out today. Normally when I'm thinking different coloured globes I will show you in a video, but I haven't unpacked them today. They're packed away in my drawers, so we're just going to look at it with the normal. But no, Mum, I don't have enough trees, as you can see. I've just got myself another tree to add to my little collection of trees, and they're not just Scentsy warmers. I've got fake Target trees, I've got our Christmas tree, I've gone a little bit tree themed with my decor in the white Christmas theme. I've done, as you can see, I've even stuck trees in the Hogwarts warmer behind me. So it's not Christmas without some snow trees. So now I've got to find a place to put my new tree. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to speaking to you again. Until then, stay safe and bye for now.